Hello everyone and welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series Contender Boats 300 from Homestead Miami Speedway in the second race of the Xfinity Series round of 8. Your front row is going to be Noah Gragson and Josh Berry, who have been two very strong drivers this Xfinity Series playoffs and in the regular season. Of course, Gragson went on a huge winning streak just a couple of weeks ago. Him and Berry both trying to advance into the championship for JR Motorsports like they did in the round of 8 with their very strong runs. Behind them, you see Ty Gibbs trying to move his way up through the field, as well as AJ Allmendinger. Daniel Hemrick is back there, Austin Hill, Brandon Jones, and Justin Allgaier. But right now, it is the JRM duo of Gragson and Berry side by side for the lead, fighting for a spot in the championship to fight for the title in Phoenix. Gragson on the outside has the momentum. Gragson will clear Josh Berry. And now Noah Gragson beginning to drive away now. Just a little bit. Trying to secure yet another win this season, which would be number 8 for him. As he now has a big shove coming from AJ Allmendinger in the 16. Who wants to get redemption for his dismal first round of the playoffs, which got him eliminated. So Gragson off into 3 and 4. With the lead, Allmendinger goes way high on the racetrack. And now 16 of AJ Allmendinger will go around the outside of Gragson, and Allmendinger is now going to take the race lead at Homestead with the run off the high line on the racetrack. The Daniel Hemrick and Trevor Bayne in the 18 car there lurking as we look through the rest of the field here. So the back markers and the mid-pack cars, and of course your contenders at the front of the field. You see the 07 of Hailie Deegan making her career debut here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I just put her in a week late because when I filmed the Las Vegas Xfinity race, that was before her announcement was made, so I didn't have her in there. But she's in this week for the Homestead race. So Daniel Hemrick now goes around his teammate AJ Allmendinger. Now Daniel Hemrick is leading the way here at Homestead. Trevor Bayne back there in the 18, another playoff driver, as well as the 21 of Austin Hill, are looking to get up into second and third and try to make something happen. Hemrick leading at the moment. Of course, Daniel Hemrick also eliminated in the first round of the playoffs after 2 wins this season at Atlanta and at Michigan. And now Hemrick is trying to secure the lead here. That's not going to work, as around the outside is Trevor Bayne to take the lead. In my correction, Daniel Hemrick's 2 wins were at Atlanta and Dover, not at Michigan. It was Atlanta and Dover. So here we are, Trevor Bayne on the outside of Hemrick. Trevor Bayne now leading the race here at Homestead, trying to get his first Xfinity Series win in a very, very long time. But then Austin Hill back there making a run at it in second, goes high up the racetrack. Now trying to make a move on the outside. Trevor Bayne, he's going to get the momentum to get there. And now the Austin Hill in the 21 is going to take the lead here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Now we transfer on to lap 10. It is Josh Berry and the JRM trio who have now gone up front. Berry, Allgaier, and Gragson seem to have some really fast cars here for JRM. Now Allgaier will go and take the lead away from his teammate Josh Berry. Allgaier, of course, winless this season, missed the playoffs because of being winless and just not having enough points. And now he clears Josh Berry with a big shove from his teammate of Noah Gragson in the 9, who of course has been the opposite. Winning has been easy for him, and he has dominated the playoffs so far. Now focusing back on, of course, the 07 Pristine Auctions Ford Mustang of Hailie Deegan in her NASCAR Xfinity Series debut here, running very well. Running, just running in 13th right now. Running just outside, basically just inside the top 15. So shout out to Hailie Deegan in the top 15 here at Homestead in her debut. As now Noah Gragson gets around Justin Allgaier, and Noah Gragson is into the lead here at Homestead. Of course, Gragson trying to get another win to add on to his monstrous total to make him easily the championship favorite, which he already is. He just has to advance to that round, which should not be a problem with all his playoff points that he has acquired here. And now we move on to 2 to go in stage 1 here. Stage 1 is on lap 50, stage 2 is on lap 100, and of course the race is on lap 201. So here we are on lap 49. Trevor Bayne is leading the race, trying to win the stage to get some crucial points that he needs. Gragson is up there in the mix. Also in the top 10, you have Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, who's in the playoffs, Josh Berry, who's in the playoffs, and then Gragson, who's in the playoffs. Also non-playoff drivers having good runs: Allgaier, Hemrick, Allmendinger, Gibbs. and Sam Mayer. So right now, Trevor Bayne, last lap of stage 1, and that was a comfortable lead, but he's got the 08 of David Starr as a pick just to block the cars behind him of Allmendinger, Gragson, and Allgaier, and allow Trevor Bayne to pull away. Remember, coming into this race, Trevor Bayne came in 20 points below the cut line. Needed to make up some points or win. And he's making up some big points right now, in position to win stage 1 and already get some crucial stage points and start moving them up the point standings. As going through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 1. The caution is out, and it's going to be Trevor Bayne, who's going to win stage 1 at Homestead. Gibbs second, Allmendinger third, Allgaier, Gragson, Hemrick, Mayer, Berry, Earpst, Austin Hill, your top 10 earning stage points in this first stage. Now we begin stage 2 on lap 55 with Trevor Bayne and Ty Gibbs, the JGR duo at the front, and then Allgaier in third. So you go by the lap cars easily, no problem there. As you see, Trevor Bayne in the 18, of course, trying to clutch up, save his season, and make it to the championship 4, which would be unprecedented. Then you see Allgaier back there in third. He's also looking for his first win of the season, as well as Ty Gibbs in second. Then you got the Dinger back there in fourth. And you see now we're focusing on the lap car, the 13 of Timmy Hill, who is holding up the rest of the field substantially. Whoa, Daniel Hemrick sideways. He's going to get loose. He's going to save it. What a save by Daniel Hemrick. He almost gets turned by Sam Mayer. They both save it and hold on to it without wrecking anybody, and we stay green. Unbelievable. What a save by Daniel Hemrick. And now it's 13 Timmy Hill continuing to stack up cars here, but he's so far off the pace. But you see playoff drivers, Riley Herbst, Brandon Jones, they're going to get through. Austin Hill in 21 still stuck back here, trying to make his way through the field, as well as the 10 of Landon Castle. They're going up the racetrack. There's Gragson back here. A lot of contenders back in the field trying to drive their way up after the end of stage 1 pit stops. And of course still trying to negotiate that 13 of Timmy Hill, holding up Austin Hill, Deegan, Castle. Everyone on the high line being held up right now, as well as Nick Sanchez there, Noah Gragson. See everyone on the bottom is going through. See Hemrick went through, Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Ryan Sieg is making his way by, and then Sanchez and Alfredo will be the next 2 to go by, who have now transferred into the bottom. And now cars choosing different lines around the track. The high line, Deegan makes a move on Austin Hill, only to get stuck behind the 13 Timmy Hill yet again, which actually allows Austin Hill and Landon Castle, 2 playoff contenders, to drive past the lapper here of Timmy Hill and try to get as many points as they can here. And then Noah Gragson back there still trying to find a way by with Jeremy Clements, 2 playoff drivers struggling right now. Them and of course Haley Dean in her debut just stuck behind the lap car of Timmy Hill. As you see Weatherman and Nick Sanchez and Alfredo are going to make it by as they go 4 wide on the exit of turn 4. Alfredo's actually going to lose time and he's not going to make it through. Gregson now moves to the middle lane to make his way by the 13 of Timmy Hill, and he will. Gregson goes by as we move back up to the front of the field. Ty Gibbs has now taken the lead away from the 18 of Trevor Bayne. As we still focus back here, we see Gregson. Everyone's getting by now. Clements, Alfredo. Seems everyone should be able to get by Timmy Hill safely. Of course, Haley Deegan still has not gotten by Timmy. And then you got Brandon Brown and Jet Burton trying to pass her at the moment. So as we want to lap 60 through the field, at the front of the field is Ty Gibbs leading the way with Trevor Bayne in second, Justin Allgaier third, AJ Allmendinger fourth, and Riley Herbst in fifth place. Of course, Trevor Bayne the top playoff contender in second, and a great spot to earn some big time points to put himself above the cut line from 20 below in eighth. This would be an incredible comeback in point stay for Trevor Bayne, who just took the lead from Ty Gibbs. Now we move on to 2 to go in stage 2, lap 99. Ty Gibbs has just taken the lead away from the 7 of Justin Allgaier as Trevor Bayne fights Sam Mayer for third. And then Riley Herbst is lurking back in 5th place. Noah Gregson is 6th. Allmendinger is 7th. Brandon Jones is in the 8th position. And then 9th place is Daniel Hemrick, and 10th is Landon Castle. So Ty Gibbs in position to win stage 2 here. The 2 JR Motorsports cars of Allgaier and Mayer now fighting between themselves for second before trying to chase down Gibbs. We see Sam Mayer on the outside lane there. Sam Mayer will now go by Justin Allgaier to move into second place as we hit the last lap of stage 2. And the yellow command is ready And you see Sam Mayer now trying to make a run at Ty Gibbs, but he still can't quite clear his teammate of Allgaier. On next to the corner, Sam Mayer will be able to clear his teammate Allgaier and move into second. You see the 18 of Trevor Bayne back there. He's trying to close in, of course, to get his maximum points day and gain as many points as possible. Now Sam Mayer going on the top of Ty Gibbs. It's going to be a drag race back to the line. Yellow is out as we race back to the line. It's going to be Ty Gibbs holding off Sam Mayer in a photo finish for stage 2. Allgaier is in third. You had Trevor Bayne 4th, and then you had Earps 5th, Gregson 6th, Allmendinger 7th, Brandon Jones 8th, Hemrick 9th, Castle 10th. So Ty Gibbs wins stage 2, and we begin the final stage with Sam Mayer leading the way on lap 105. As now we look at the 13 of Timmy Hill, who is of course still a slow lap. Right now he gets moved by David Starr. He's going to hold up Justin Allgaier and Riley Herbst, allowing Ty Gibbs and Sam Mayer to just escape away right now. As we have multiple lap cars. We have Timmy Hill holding up, and now we got Matt Mills holding up a whole line of cars here. You see Noah Gregson, Trevor Bayne, AJ Allmendinger. And now Noah Gregson and Matt Mills all the way down the track. Contact made. They save it. They were 4 wide. Now Noah Gregson losing crucial track position and tons of points here to his cause to make the championship 4 because of the 5 of Matt Mills. But Gregson's still okay, though. He's still in the top 10. Should be able to recover just fine. Now Timmy Hill goes off the track to block Allmendinger. And now you see the top 4 have escaped. Trevor Bayne is trying to make the middle lane work here as he finds the way. Now they're going to go 4 wide in the corner. They are getting stacked up right here. Trevor Bayne, Timmy Hill. Wow, that was close. It's still very intense racing here at Homestead. You got a double lap car blockade. Now everyone on the top is going by. Landon Castle on the 10. Looks like he will make his way by. You got Gregson all the way on the bottom. Alfredo all the way on the top. Trevor Bayne and Jeffrey Earnhardt in the middle. They're making contact. Whoa, Trevor Bayne now moves Hill up the track and blocks Alfredo. Now Noah Gregson is going to get by. So is Trevor Bayne. 2 playoff contenders make their way by just fine. Now Josh Berry. He will make his way just right now past the danger zone. Haley Deegan's right in the middle of it. Oh, we got cars making contact all over the place here. They are 4 wide. There was Alfredo, and he's crashing. Jeffrey Earnhardt goes around, and we got our first wreck of the night. Alfredo and Jeffrey Earnhardt go crashing to bring out the caution, and a big hit right there. The end of the crash for Jeffrey Earnhardt, your Las Vegas winner, will not go back-to-back as he slams into the 23 of Anthony Alfredo. You see right there, Alfredo gets hooked by Brandon Jones, who's a playoff driver. Alfredo goes into the wall, sends Jeffrey Earnhardt spinning. They make contact. Of course, now Alfredo spins up the track, and Jeffrey slams right into him, destroying both of their cars, and of course knocking Jeffrey Earnhardt out of the race, as well as Anthony Alfredo. After first caution today, we get the slow-mo replay. Haley Deegan, extremely lucky she did not get collected in that in her debut. As you see, 23 got turned right into the 26, nowhere for him to go. Then Alfredo pounds the wall, basically his own fault there, and then he goes spinning across the racetrack. And they, of course, bring out our first caution for cause of the night here in Homestead for what has been an exciting race, but not too many wrecks until right here. The 23 and the 26 crashing, so Jeffrey Earnhardt, your Las Vegas winner, will not go back-to-back wins. Now back up to the rest of the field at the front. We see everyone else making it by. Timmy Hill, it seems okay. Brandon Jones goes by, is at the front of the field, racing back to the line. It is going to be Sam Mayer, who's going to be scored as your race leader here at Homestead to be after this caution. The restart now on lap 113. It is Sam Mayer leading Ty Gibbs, Justin Allgaier, Riley Earps, and AJ Allmendinger the top 5. Allmendinger getting held up by lap cars as now Trevor Bayne back there going to go to the top line, try to make that work. As well as Landon Castle. Ooh, now we got a split between the middle and top lines here. So we get the lap car, the 5 of Matt Mills, holding up some of your leaders and championship contenders. Haley Deegan now inside the top 10. The 07 car continuing her great debut. And now we got once again got 2 lap cars, holding up 2 lines here. Timmy Hill blocking the middle. Matt Mills blocking the top. Trevor Bayne, though, giving Matt Mills a big-time shove, trying to get by with Noah Gregson and Brandon Jones behind him. 3 playoff contenders, as we still have the top 4 up there. Gibbs, Mayer, Allgaier, and Earps, who have escaped and are battling it out amongst themselves for the lead and most likely for the win. Now the Collie cars are going to get by Matt Mills. Josh Berry now working his way by in the bottom. Trevor Bayne trying to find a way by. He's going to get into his bumper a little bit, give him a bit of a bump. And how about the 07 Haley Deegan? She's side by side for what seems to be like 7th or so here. Haley Deegan could get her first career top 10. This would be unbelievable. See, they're still racing hard here. Timmy Hill blocking the middle. Mills blocking the top. Trevor Bayne, Brandon Jones, Noah Gregson. 3 playoff drivers. Hell, Austin Hill back there. That's 4 playoff drivers being held up by these lappers late in the going here at Homestead, Miami, as we are almost ready to decide a winner. Everyone, can they negotiate the lap traffic safely? Of course, last time the lap traffic was what caused the 26 and the 23 to crash, which of course brought this last caution leading to this restart. Noah Gragson losing tons of positions. He is so lucky he had that huge points buffer coming in this round, but he is going to use up most of it here these past couple of races. But we still have 84, 85 to go in this race. As we almost had a wreck down there on the backstretch. Everyone held on to it. It was Myatt Snyder and Nick Sanchez who made some contact. So everyone trying to gain as many positions as possible. Going by the lap cars. Jeremy Clements stuck back here. Unfortunately, it looks like Clements will probably be eliminated because he has not run well all day. And so Clements' dream of the Final Four is probably most likely going to be over. Unless, of course, some dramatic events transpire here in the late goings of this race at Contender Boats 300. See, we are 4 wide on the racetrack for position. Now we're down to 3 wide. And now back to 4 wide again. Austin Hill, Jeb Burton, Brandon Jones, Nick Sanchez all fighting for space that is not there. And we almost crash. Sieg makes it 5 wide. Unbelievable move by Ryan Sieg right there. That's going to gain him a couple spots by Sanchez and Austin Hill. But he's going to get blocked by Matt Mills now. As you see everyone else going through the middle. And at the front of the field, it is Ty Gibbs who is taking the lead from Sam Mayer. As Allgaier and Riley Herbst duke it out for third. Now we go on to 3 to go, coming to 2 to go. After some pit stops and just no cautions, Justin Allgaier has driven away from the field after taking the lead from Ty Gibbs and Trevor Bayne, and is now in position to get his first win of the 2022 season here on NR2003. Of course, not eligible for the playoffs, but still big moment for Allgaier with 2 to go here at Homestead. Then, of course, back in second place, you have the 54 of Ty Gibbs. Trevor Bayne is in third, AJ Allmendinger is in fourth, Brandon Jones is fifth, Sam Mayer is sixth, Landon Castle is seventh, Ryan Sieg is eighth, Haley Deegan is ninth in her NASCAR Xfinity Series debut, and Daniel Hemrick is 10th. And here comes Justin Allgaier coming to take the white flag, this time by about to get that Brandt Chevrolet in victory lane to say that all the JRM cars have won this season at Enter 2003. White flag final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Homestead, Miami in the Contender Boats 300. Ty Gibbs is trying to gain back there, trying to pass the lap cars, do everything he can, but looks like Ty Gibbs is going to run out of time with a late charge. Looks like it's not going to work as Justin Allgaier now sailing away with the victory here in Homestead, down 3 and 4 for the final time. Justin Allgaier missed the playoffs by a couple of points. Disappointing start to the playoffs even when he wasn't in it. And now he gets redemption. It's Allgaier wins at Homestead. His first win this season. He led 66 laps, which is, of course, the most laps of any driver in this race. Then Ty Gibbs second, Allmendinger third, Brandon Jones fourth, Allmendinger fifth, Trevor Bayne was third, Trevor Bayne third, Brandon Jones fourth, Allmendinger fifth, Mayer sixth, Castle seventh, Sieg eighth, Deegan ninth in her debut. Just round of applause for Haley Deegan, an incredible debut run for her here in the Xfinity Series. And Daniel Hemrick runs at your top 10 as Justin Allgaier is going to head to Ruoff Mortgage victory lane in the number 7 for Junior Motorsports, winning the Contender Boats 300 here in Homestead tonight and denying a playoff driver a spot in the next round with a win, as 2 non-playoff drivers back-to-back race wins for them. And now we'll see the point standings shortly to see who is in the playoffs and who's out of the playoffs. Or no, well, who's in at the moment and who's out at the moment of the Championship 4 heading into Martinsville, the cutoff race. So here we go. The standings look like so. Noah Gragson plus 34 points, looking very good heading to Martinsville. Brandon Jones also looking very solid, 23 points above the cut line. Then Riley Herbst only 7 points above the cut, and Trevor Bayne goes from 20 points out to 4 points to the good in a clutch performance. Then Josh Berry falls to 4 below the cut line. Landon Castle now 14 out, Jeremy Clements 24 out, and Austin Hill 29 points below the cut line. So until the next time, I hope you all have a good one.